Steven here again with you. We're at Victoria West Rink. We got a district matchup between Prior Lake Navy and CCHA Gold. Henniger line out there. Pearson after it. Sent into the CCN. Prior Lake centering pass right out front. Big stop right out of the gate. Whoa. Nice stop there. I think it's Kelly in net tonight. Yes, Kelly in net tonight. No change to the personnel. Let us know if you're hearing us or not. Henniger. Sent back in by Prior Lake. Back out to mid-ice. Out of the reach of Henniger. Prior Lake backhand out of the zone. Pearson sends it in. Pearson after it. Behind the net. Up the boards to Prior Lake. Intercepted by Henniger. Fires it back in. Down into the left corner. Pearson. Centering pass. Steered aside by the Prior Lake goaltender. That's Ziegler. Prior Lake mid-ice. Prior Lake brings it into CCN. Boguski tips it aside. Prior Lake behind the net. Ziegler now. And Henniger up to Ziegler. Ziegler has it. Dumps it in and we'll go for a smart change. Wibsted's out there. Hines and Johnson. Klein bangs it back in. Prior Lake brings it into the CC zone. Johnson chops at it. Kelly smothers it against the side of the net. Prior Lake, whoa. Big chance there. Wibsted with it, up along the boards, kept in. Klein bangs at it. Prior Lake comes out with it, fired. Top shelf. Blocker side. Prior Lake takes the first tally. Just getting going here, folks. It's 1-0 Prior Lake. Samatka's line's out there with Waite. Hermatka sends it to the near boards. Waite with it now, up to Hermatka. Lano with it. Lano sends it out of the zone up towards Hermatka. Deep into the Prior Lake end. Hermatka's after it. Up the boards towards Waite. Waite takes it to the net. That's Hermatka with it. Prior Lake covers. So again, Stephen here with you. District 6 matchup here. Prior Lake Navy against CCB2 Gold. Boguski on the blue line. He's got Rucker on his left. Prior Lake takes it. Top of the circles. Back into the Prior Lake end. Waite after it. Waite. Hassles the Prior Lake defender. Up the boards towards Lano. Lano with it. Tries to take it to the net. Blocked aside. Now regathered. Tipped just wide right. Prior Lake has it. Partial change for CC. Boguski has it at the red line. Boguski, nice move. Up towards Ziegler. Henniger after it. Pearson now. Near boards. Boguski now. Boguski has it. In his own zone. Spins up the boards towards Pearson. Looking for somewhere to go. He's got Henniger ahead of him. Henniger with it. Henniger and Ziegler 2-on-1. Ziegler. Ziegler top of the circle. Sent in on net. Just tipped wide. Play down in the Prior end. Ziegler digs it out. Ziegler on his backhand in the far corner. Pearson out to the point, out of the reach of Drug. Klein will regather in his own end. Klein turns, loses the handle. Sent wide by Prior Lake. Ziegler after it now. Henniger comes out off the shin pad of Ziegler. Prior Lake fires one in high wide. Sent back in. Kelly covers. Some furious action down here in the CCN. 9:21 to go, first period. 1-0 Prior Lake. You got one scratch for CC tonight. Harlow's got a broken finger. CC takes it in their own end. Rudd loses the handle. Backhands it forward towards Wibstad. Wibstad towards Johnson. Johnson with it. He loses it. Prior Lake regathers behind their own net now. Johnson after it. Comes out to the point. That's Klein. Klein rips one in. Wibstad tried to tip it, missed. That's Hines banged it down behind the net. Now it's up to near dasher. Wibstad steals it. Sends it back in deep. Hines and Wibstad chasing. Klein tries to keep it in at the blue line. It's intercepted by Johnson now. Johnson brings it in. Takes it wide left. Johnson with it. Looks for a centering pass. It's stolen by Prior Lake. Bang back in by Hines. Hines has it. Circles. Sent wide right. Nearboard play. Johnson. Prior Lake has it mid-ice. Prior Lake. Tipped aside by Rucker. That's Lano. Lano has it. Oh, he's taken down. That's going to be a penalty. Sent ahead. It's a delayed call. We'll get Kelly hopefully over to the bench here. Nope. Oh, I don't know why they didn't call that. Not yet. It was a delayed call, and they didn't initially see the touch. So CC will go on the power play. It'll be the Hermatka, Lano. I can't see the other. We're going to hear Wait, I think. Pass out to the blue line, comes out of the zone. Rucker sends it up the boards. That is Wait with it. Loses the handle, sends it in down deep. Now Hermatka chases. Hermatka and Wait combine in the corner. Battle for it. CC on the power play. Sent up by Prior Lake. It's 2-on-2 Prior Lake. Tipped aside by Boguski. Nice defensive play there. Hermatka. Wait. Battle for it near the blue line. Prior Lake tries to bring it into the zone. On their belly, sends it in deep. This is Rucker now. Rucker down in the corner. Oh my gosh. That is a weak call. Absolutely terrible. Henniger's going to take a seat for 1:30, so that'll knock the penalty. That'll knock the power play back. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 44 seconds. Sorry, I was in the viewing lane there. That was Ziegler on the face-off. He has it again. Sent ahead towards Pearson. Blocked by sent in on Kelly. He knocks it aside out of the reach of Rudd, but he regathers. Rudd tries to take it mid-ice. Pearson bangs it back out of the zone. That's Rudd now. Ziegler with it. Mid-ice. Now into the Prior Lake end. Rudd is back after it. It's 4-on-4 here for another 10 seconds. 1-0 Prior Lake. Battle for it in the far corner. Up the board, Prior Lake. Kept in by Pearson. Bang back in. It's a penalty kill now for CC. 40 seconds. 5-on-4 Prior Lake. Sent in deep. Behind the CC net. That's Klein back after it. Bangs it back around the far corner. Ziegler chases. Ziegler with it. Tries to send it up the boards. Blocked by Prior Lake and back in. Rudd sends it back. Little catch and go here. Klein with it. Up to Pearson. Pearson tries to center it. Does get it out of the zone. Prior Lake regathers in their own end. In the skates. Ziegler chases. Nice D there. Sent back in. Penalties expiring. We're going to go 5-on-5 full strength both sides. Sent up the boards. Back in by Rucker. That's Hines chasing maybe. Or Wibstad. Yeah, that was Wibstad. Sorry. Hard to see a little bit here. That's Whipstead back after it. Prior Lake regathers, brings it into the CCN. Poked away by Rucker. Up the boards. Johnson now. Up out of the glass. Over the glass. Just before the 5 o'clock hour here, Central Time. 5:06 to go. Prior Lake 1, CC none. Shots favor Prior Lake 6-1. Things have tightened up here a little bit. Back half of the first period. Johnson's out there with Whipstead and Hines, Rucker and Baguski on the blue line. Out of Johnson's reach, sent back in. Nice save there by Kelly. Rucker with it in the far corner. Stolen by Prior Lake. Sent away by Baguski. Comes out to the near point. Prior Lake has it behind the CCN. Chipped ahead, Whipstead steals it. Loses the handle. I think we're going to get a call on Prior Lake. Cross check. So CC will go on the power play here. Couple penalties here, both sides. Face off will come down to the Prior Lake end, far corner. 1-0 Prior Lake. It's the Hermac-Galano line. Klein, Rucker on the Rudd on the point. And that's, we'll get you all the personnel here in a second. Prior Lake has it along the near boards. That's Waite. Lano, Leighton, Hermac up there. Sent back in. That's a shorthanded shot by Prior Lake in on Kelly. Nice stop. 4:14 to go here, first period. 1-0 Prior Lake will get a face-off to the left of Kelly. 1:14 to go on the power play. Hermac will take the face-off. Hermac set into the middle. Stolen by Hermac. 3-on-2. Hermac up towards Waite, out of his reach. He's back after it, though. Cuts towards the net. Knocked away by Prior Lake. Hermac has it. That's Rudd. He drives it towards the net, top of the circles, fires one into the Prior Lake defender. Hermac has it behind. Tries a wraparound. It's near the side of the net. Prior Lake fires it up the boards. Hermac can't keep it in. This is Klein after it. He bangs it back up the boards. Waite with it. Stolen by Prior Lake. Chipped ahead by Prior Lake. Klein steals it up the boards. 25 seconds left on the power play. Waite gathers in his own end. Hassled by Prior Lake. Tipped out. Rudd up towards Hermac. He falls down as he clears it. Prior Lake regathers. Penalty's about to expire. Stopped by Pearson. Sent back in. Deep into the Prior Lake end. Up the boards. Kept in by Henniger. Chipped out by Prior Lake, mid-ice. They send it in down deep. Baguski's after it. Baguski up the boards towards Pearson. Bounces back towards the net. Baguski regathers, backhand. Now forehand, up off the glass. Lands on Henniger's stick. He chips it forward. Pearson regathers. Drives it forward into the Prior Lake end. Sends it down deep. Ziegler will chase. He has it. Stolen by Prior Lake. Fired down in by Henniger. Near corner. Pearson steals it. Sent up the boards by Prior Lake. Along the dasher. Henniger has it now. Looking for somewhere to go. Spins at the blue line. Henniger up to Ziegler. Off his skates. He's got Pearson. Out of his reach. Centering pass over Ziegler's stick, knocked down. That is Johnson now. He drives it towards the net. Prior Lake regathers. Prior Lake with it. Sent forward to Johnson. Johnson with it. Johnson drives around. He's hooked. drives it in towards the net. Collision at the net, and the net's knocked off its moorings. Johnson's down. I think he's okay. Big collision there.
Everyone looks at you like, Dr. Pearson, do something.
Yeah. You don't want a radiologist doing anything. That was Johnson driving it towards the net. He got hauled down, so I think Prior Lake's going to have to sit. I'm not sure what the discussion is here down at the bench, but Prior Lake will. So there's 1:25 on the clock in the first. So the penalty will eat up the rest of the clock for the first. There'll be 5 seconds into the second. But Johnson's line stays out there. Klein and Rudd on the points. That's Wibstad. He sends it back towards Klein. Klein sends one into the Prior Lake defender's chest. Prior Lake brings it back out, shorthanded. Prior Lake, number 5, fires one in off the shin pad of Klein. Centering pass. Klein, good defense there. Hines with it now. Hines up towards Johnson, out of his reach, but it's tipped, so there should be no icing. Johnson chases. Minute to go on the penalty. Wibstad sent all the way around by Prior Lake. Can't be kept in by Rudd. Rudd over to Klein. Klein with it. Near boards. Johnson's chopped at. Johnson brings it in. Top of the circles. Dot now. Sent over towards Wibstad. Oh, yes. Oh, flurry out front. Hines with it. Hines fires into the shin pad. Golden opportunity there. Could not get one in. Wibstad's back after it. 13 with Prior Lake has it. That's Hines. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here. A rough maybe on Klein. What the? I didn't see that at all. We've had this refereeing crew before. I don't give them an A. So the face-off will come down into the CCN. It's 1-0. CC's put some shots up on the board. It's 8-4 on the shots. It's 4-on-4. There's a discussion with the referees. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Maybe what's for dinner. Face-off will be to the right of Kelly. Hermatka will take it. Hermatka wins it. But it's stolen back in. That's Hermatka and Boguski combined. It's sent back out to the point here. Sent back in by Prior Lake. Trying to stay out of the field of view here. This is Hermatka. Tries to chip it ahead and does. Gets it out of the zone. And that'll be the buzzer. End of the first. It's 1-0 Prior Lake. Couple penalties still on the board. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Glad you're with us, folks. Pretty deep. But that's all I saw. I don't. 13 minutes on the clock here. A couple penalties still on the board. That's Cermak. He's got Pearson to his right. A little mix up in the lines here, so we'll see what happens. That's an icing. Try to keep you entertained here. Start of the second period, it's 1-0 Prior Lake. They sent a bullet over Kelly's left shoulder, his right shoulder, sorry, in the first period. It's Lano out there. Lano with Rucker and Boguski, Pearson on right wing. It's full strength for Prior Lake. 4-on-5. Lano loses the faceoff. Sent around by Prior Lake. Far boards. Comes out to mid-ice now. Prior Lake. Off the skates of Lano. Pearson misses it. Tries to drive it out of the zone. It does not come out. Top of the circle, 75. Big guy. Prior Lake setting up their power play here. Chipped aside by Pearson. Cannot get it out. Couple stops by Kelly there. 75. Dots. Wrap around. Did not. Had some loose defensive zone coverage there. Guy standing out in front of the slot. Didn't get his stick off the ice. 2-0 Prior Lake. 12-12 to go here. It'll be the Henniger line to start. Henniger will take the face-off. It's got Klein and Rudd on the points. Sent ahead. Ziegler has it. Blue line. Sends it in deep. Ziegler. Behind the net. Prior Lake regathers. Henniger has it. Hash marks. Set one in off the side of the net. Henniger with it. Chips it ahead. Sends a body into it. 3 Prior Lake guys down there. Prior Lake brings it out of their zone. Knocked away by Pearson, but sent back ahead by Prior Lake. Prior Lake brings it in. Knocked down by Klein. Rudd with it. Nice move by the Prior Lake defender. Rudd with it. Up towards Henniger. Henniger has it. Onside. Sends it in on Prior Lake. Just wide left. This is Ziegler. He turns towards the net. Pearson backhands it down into the corner. Henniger's after it. Another penalty. Ticky-tack calls here. Shots are 12-4, favor Prior Lake. 2-0 on the board, 11:06 to go second period, sorry. You want to change the period? Or your period's right, I bet.
Yeah, mine's right.
They don't have the board right. Scoreboard's wrong. Johnson will take the face-off to the right of Prior Lake goal. Johnson. In the referee's skates, comes out, Prior Lake has it. Up the board, past Rucker. 18 chases. Sent back out. They're offsides. Stoppage of play here. It ended up in the Prior Lake bench. Little bit of a choppy game. 10:49 to go, second period. They changed the board. Johnson will take the face-off. Johnson kicks it to himself. Back to Rucker. Over to Boguski. Out of his reach. He sends it forward. This is the Johnson-Wibstad-Hines line. Sent ahead. Here's Johnson. He's got Wibstad to Hines to his left. Sent over. Sent in right into the chest of the Prior Lake goaltender. Good give and go there. 2-on-1. Wibstad pokes at it. Keeps it in the zone. Johnson has it now. Johnson, far boards. Johnson sends it back towards Boguski. Boguski with it. He takes it in. Sent down behind the Prior Lake end. Wibstad is after it. Now Hines pokes at it. 18 for Prior Lake. Mid-ice. Now CCN. Poked away. Hines has it taken. That is Rucker now after it. Rucker up the boards. Out of Heinz's reach. 75 has it. 75. Rips it into Johnson's chest. He takes a stinger. He's coming to the bench. That went into his chest or belly. Boguski up the boards. Tipped that by Prior Lake. Hermaka. Wait now. Wait has it. Wait takes it into the Prior Lake end. Stolen by 75. 75 ahead. Sent back by Rucker. Battle for it here on the near boards. Hermaka has it. He's got Wait with him. Wait. Rips one wide left. Poke that. That's going to be a hand pass. Should be. They don't know why they didn't call that. That should have been a hand pass. We'll take it. Rudd off the shin pad of 10. Hermaka has it. He sends it down deep. That's Lano. Lano with it. Pokes it towards Wait. Wait on the boards. Wait. Nice move inside. Over to Hermaka. He's hassled. Up the boards. Rudd has it. Sent forward. Hermaka tries to knock it out of the air. Waits after it. Hermaka steals it. Hermaka sends it forward. He's going to go for a change. Out of gas. Henniger's out there now. Klein. Oh, kept it in, but then banged it into the shin pad of Prior Lake. Off Kelly's chest. Sent ahead by Pearson. Henniger's throwing a shoulder. Off of Rudd's skate. Pearson has it. Sends it to Henniger. Henniger has it. Mid-ice. Chips it in forward. Into the Prior Lake end. Rudd now. Near point. Muscles it forward. Henniger and Rudd with it. Henniger's after it. He sends a shoulder. Prior Lake's trying to call a penalty. They do not get one. Sent up the boards, kept in by Pearson. Sent in down deep. Henniger's going to re-chase now. Henniger lifts the stick and gets sent to the boards. He's still after it. Ziegler's going to chase now. Number 2 muscles it out, mid-ice. Sent in down deep. Boguski's after it. Sent off the side of the net. Loose puck out front. Henniger lifts the stick. His stick is up. Kicks aside. Wow. Scrum for it. Loose puck comes out and they bang it home. It's 3-0. 6:57 to go here, second period. CC's got themselves in a hole. Johnson, Wibstad, and Hines out there. Rucker regathering his own end. Sent in behind the net. Up the boards towards Wibstad in his skates. He bangs it off the boards. Comes to Rucker, cross ice towards Hines. Number 15. I think it's 15. Battle for it here along the near corner. Johnson's taking a beating here. He's trying to come to the bench. He crawls to the bench. There's a scrum for it out in front. Not sure. Johnson crawled into the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Cross ice pass out of Wibstad's range. Prior Lake, that's offsides. See if we can get a little update here. It's been a pretty physical game here. Just under 6 minutes to go, second period. Hermaka's lines out there with Lano, Waite, Rudd, and Klein. Hermaka chips it forward. He's got a breakaway. Hermaka comes in, rips one right into the glove of the Prior Lake goaltender. Keeps a 0 up on the board. Prior Lake sends it around, comes out to the near point. Rudd bangs it back down in. That's Hermatka. He sends it back. Rudd has it at the point. Over to Lano. Lano with it. Sends it to the net. Out of the reach of Hermatka. Thought he might have a shot there on the near post. Sent to Waite. He sends it back down behind the goal line. Waite after it again. Chip ahead. Comes to Klein. Klein looking for a cross-ice pass to Rudd. Comes out of his reach. 18 has it for Prior Lake. Steered aside by Kelly. Prior Lake has it again. Set back around near corner. This is Waite, I think. Yep, Waite with it. He drives it into this Prior Lake end. Backhands it down behind the net. Henniger's line comes out. Ziegler chases along the far corner. Off the skates. Pearson has it chipped away. Ziegler goes around him. Ziegler has it. Henniger drives towards the net. Ziegler comes out towards Klein. Klein rips one in. It's out front. Loose puck. Prior Lake regathers. Battle for it at the dot. Sent in just wide right. Ziegler chases. CC trying to mount some offense here. Back up the boards. Rudd. He keeps it in. Sent ahead. Battle for it. That should be offsides. It'll be the Johnson line back out there. Good to see Huddy back out. Johnson wins the faceoff. Comes back to Rucker. He sends it in down deep. Hines will chase. Whipstead on the right wing. Johnson has it stolen. Rucker backs up. Chipped ahead by Prior Lake. Roguski after it. Near corner up the boards. Up to see down there. Centering pass, sent ahead. Johnson. He loses the handle. Prior Lake regathers. They send it in. Kelly has it. Loose puck. It is still loose. Did not go in. Whipstead sent over to Hines. Whipstead has it again. Knocked aside. Good defensive play by Prior Lake. That's Boguski. Sends one into the Prior Lake end. Johnson. Now Boguski. Sent up to Whipstead. Nope, sorry, that's not Whipstead. That is, yes, it is Whipstead. I'll get it straight. Nice play there by Whipstead. Drove it right to the net. Good shot. Good save by the Prior Lake goaltender. Some points these kids all look the same. We'll do our best to call the right names. Hermatka will take the face-off. He's got Waite to his right. Lano to his Waite to his left. Lano to his right. Lano has it. Lano. Nice move inside. Dot. Fired off the shoulder of the Prior Lake goaltender. Nice move there by Lano. CC trying to climb back into this one. They're down 3-0. 2:46 to go. Second period. Hermatka will take the face-off. Hermatka across the far boards. Sent up the near boards now by Prior Lake. Prior Lake. Stolen by Hermatka. He's got it. Near boards. Up towards Waite. Cross ice to Klein. Klein, top of the circle. Rips one in. Saved. Prior Lake regathers in their own end now. Neutral ice. They send it in down deep. Lano will chase it in his own end. Up the boards. Good move there. Nice breakout. This is Waite and Hermatka. Waite regathers. Hash marks. Sent in down deep. Steered aside by the Prior Lake goaltender. This is Henniger now. Near the dots. He has it stolen. That's Ziegler tries to chase it. Klein has it. Sends it ahead towards Pearson off the heel of his stick. He sends it in down deep. Ziegler will chase. Ziegler muscles his way behind the net. Pearson swats at it, comes out to Rucker, mid-ice. Up to Pearson. Sent mid-ice towards Henniger. Prior Lake regathers. Brings it into the CC zone. Rucker throws a shoulder. Boguski's back after it behind his own net. Sent into the Prior Lake defender. Pearson has it. Along the boards. Up to Henniger. They combine. Henniger drives it out. Mid-ice. Over to Ziegler. Ziegler, one-on-one. Drives it around. Far corner. Near corner. That's Henniger. Looking for some help. Tries to get it to Pearson. Nothing doing. 18 has it for Prior Lake. Mid-ice now into the CCN. Poked away by Boguski. Nicely done. That's tipped. Back up the boards by Prior Lake and now down deep. That's offside. 22 seconds to go, second period. 3-0 Prior Lake in control. Johnson will take the face-off. Hines and Whipstead out there with him. D-to-D, Rucker up to Hines. Sent ahead to Johnson. Down deep into the Prior Lake end. Now up the near boards. Hines battles for it. Johnson's after it. Through his skates. That's the end of the second period, folks. 3-0 Prior Lake. Shots were 17-10. CC tried to mount a little offense in that second period. Didn't get anything to show for it. We will be back shortly. All right, folks, we're back. Third period, 13 minutes on the clock. 3-0 Prior Lake. Johnson's lines out there, so Whipstead and Hines with him. Johnson backhands it to Rudd. Up the boards towards Hines. Sent in, now back out. That would not be icing. There's not enough juice on that. Sent ahead towards the far boards. Hines pokes at it. Sent back in towards Kelly. Loose puck. It's in the skates. Here comes Johnson now, comes out with it. Dangerous. Klein's looking for it. Ends up behind the net. Rudd. Sent up the boards. Whipstead pokes. Centering pass. And just misses it. Hines has it. Looking for somewhere to go, finds Johnson. We're going to get a hooking call on Rudd, maybe? Again, I'm biased, but I'm not a fan of this roughing crew. Rudd will take a seat for a minute 30. These guys just, I don't know, whatever. 12:15 to go. Rudd's in the box for a minute 30. Lano will take the face off. Boguski to his right, Waite to his right, and Rucker's out there. Lano sends it ahead towards Waite. They're short-handed. He gets pushed aside, and Prior Lake regathers in their own end. Toronto's chasing. Prior Lake's got some speed through the neutral zone. Sent in deep by 11. Rucker would regather behind his own end. Bangs it up the boards. On his backhand. Sends it forward. Stays with it. Wait now. Good penalty kill so far for CC. Wait tries to go around the Prior Lake defender. 45 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Prior Lake has it. Brings it out of their own zone. Pearson chases. Backhand. Rucker now after it. Tries to flip it forward. Poked at by Prior Lake. Nice body there by Rucker. 14 for Prior Lake. Centering pass is blocked by Boguski. He sends it up the glass. Ziegler chases. Boguski now. He rips one down. That's going to be an icing. 5:30 Central Time, folks. Victoria West. We got a Prior Lake CC Gold matchup here. Prior Lake in control. Just under 11 minutes to go, third period. 12 seconds left on the power play for Prior Lake. Ziegler will take the face-off. Klein. He has it behind his own net now. Brings it out. Klein up ahead to Ziegler. Back to Klein. Klein got some speed. He drives it towards the net. Fires one into the Prior Lake goaltender's chest. Good offensive attack there by Klein. Full strength for CC. Klein and Rudd on the point. Henniger will take the face-off. Pearson to his right. Henniger over towards Ziegler. Tipped aside by Prior Lake. Pearson throws a shoulder. Tries the centering pass. It's off the Breezers. Prior Lake. Henniger has it. Little space. Over to Rudd. Rudd out of his hands. Down to Ziegler. Looking for a centering pass. Pearson flutters one in on net. Ziegler. Hash marks. Centering pass is intercepted. Comes up off the boards. Out into the CC zone. That's Rudd to Klein. Klein. Miscommunication there. Ziegler tries to steal it, just out of his reach. Pearson and Rudd combine to stop. Up to Ziegler. He takes a tumble. That's Rudd. Another chance. Rudd fires one into the Prior Lake goaltender's chest. He's had a couple shots here. Shots are 19-13. Creeping up for CC. 9:41 to go, third period. 3-0 Prior Lake. They have been in control most of the game here. Johnson's line's out there. Hines and Wibstad. Comes to Wibstad. Back up to Boguski, sorry. Back behind the net, now up the far boards. Rucker now has it. Sent to Hines. Chipped ahead. Johnson tries to move it forward. He does. He's at the hash marks. Cuts inside. Rips one in. Ooh, loose puck. Wibstad tried to bang it home. Good save there by Prior Lake. Face off to the right of the Prior Lake goaltender. 9:19 to go, third period. Nice face-off win for Johnson. Over to Boguski. He's got a rocket. Tipped aside. Hines chases. Now it's Johnson. Swat. Fired in. Off the shin pad. Clearing attempt. Big 75 for Prior Lake. Drives it forward. He rips one in. Bouncing puck covered by Kelly. We get a wholesale change on both sides. Tomato will be out there with Waite and Lano. Klein and Rudd on the points. Tomato wins the face-off. Backhands it towards Waite. Tomato, hassled by Prior Lake. Drives it forward, mid ice. Tries to go between the legs, kicked aside. Sent in. Prior Lake regathers in their own end. Takes it out. Waite Good back check there. That was offside, but Lano has it. He takes it forward, confuses the defender. Going back and forth, zigzagging. Centering pass, set in. Got one. Nice there. Good teamwork. I think that was Waite. Yeah, Waite got that one. Nice goal there by Waite. 3-1 now. 8:14 to go. This isn't over. Henniger drives it forward into the Prior Lake end. Pearson trailing. Henniger looking for somewhere to go. Maintains control. Pearson now in his skates. He swats at it. Henniger has it. Off the stick of Prior Lake. Now Ziegler. Ziegler spins. Prior Lake has it in their own end. Up the boards. 10. Prior Lake spins out at mid-ice. 16 has it. He's hassled. Yeah, I won't call that. Yeah. Little stick in the skates action. 3-1, 7:32 to go. CC trying to crawl their way back into this one. They're going to probably need another goal here in the next few minutes, but they're going to go on the penalty kill. As they put, Rudd in the box. Johnson will take the face-off 5-on-4. Tie up at the dot. Sent out towards the point by Baguski. Now Johnson after it. Rucker will chase in the near far corner. Prior Lake sends one across the slot. 75 has it. Fired wide right. That's Johnson out to 75. Watch out. Yeah. Tip wide. Centering pass. Loose puck out front. Loose puck. Rucker tries to clear it. Sends it over to the boards. 75 and that is Baguski after it. Baguski rips one into the net. 6:51 to go. Prior Lake 3, CCHA 1. Rudd in the box for another 50 seconds. We'll get to the personnel here in a second. Lipstad. He backhands it nicely out of the zone. That's offsides. 41 seconds left on the Rudd penalty. Shots are 22-15 in favor of Prior Lake. We're going to take this face-off all the way down into the Prior Lake end. We'll do it right in the Prior Lake goaltender. Lotto will take it. He loses it. Comes around the near boards. Up towards Klein. He keeps it in. Drives it forward. In on the Prior Lake goaltender. Nice stop there. Good shot by Klein. This is a shorty. Fired in. Ooh. Loose puck. Prior Lake regathers. Still 5-on-4 for Lano with it. That is Webstad. He drives it forward. 8 seconds left. Prior Lake steals it. Tanaka chases. Off the pipe. That was essentially a breakaway off the pipe to the left pipe. Sent ahead. It's full strength now. That's Waite with it. Waite, who drives it forward. Rips one wide left. Oh, he just got hammered. I think that was Lipstad got just smoked. Kind of from behind. I think we'll probably just get a 2-minute rough or something. But CC will go on the power play here. 5:36 to go. A lot of penalties here. Some reasonable, some not reasonable. Number 11 will sit for Prior Lake. It'll be the Henniger, Pearson, Ziegler line out there with Baguski and Rucker. Henniger will take the face-off. 5-on-4. CC looking to get this within one. Comes to Ziegler. Back to Rucker. Rucker rips a low one in there. Rebound. Shot. It's still loose. Finally gets covered. Loose puck up in there. Pearson could not bang home that loose one. Prior Lake goalie standing tall. There's still time here, folks. There's 5:24 to go. 1:19 to go on the Prior Lake penalty. Henniger will take the face-off. Henniger over towards Pearson. Back to Baguski. Baguski over to Rucker. Rucker with the top of the circle. Rips a low one in. Kicked aside by the Prior Lake goaltender. That is Ziegler now. He has it in his skates. Up the boards. Pearson bangs it down deep. Prior Lake regathers. Pearson sends one behind the net. Far boards. Henniger challenges. Ziegler helps. There's still 1:19 on the penalty. There's a battle for it along the boards. Sent ahead by Ziegler. He's pushed down. Henniger takes it to the net. Shot off the blocker side of the goaltender. Prior Lake regathers. Ziegler pokes at it. Ziegler has it. Fired in on net. Rebound. Pearson chases now. He gets pushed out of the way. Backhanded out towards Rucker. Rucker rips one in. Wide left. Henniger still chasing. Henniger's after it. Henniger pokes at it. Behind the net. Pearson now after it. It's up the boards for Prior Lake. Ziegler, cross ice. They're calling Pearson for something. 12 will take a seat. I didn't see what the call was. Something stupid. It's 4-on-4. It's 4-on-4 for the next 36 seconds. Klein pokes back. Rudd spins in the corner. He has it in his own zone. Rudd sends it forward. 18 chases for Prior Lake. Batted at by him. Sent down deep. Johnson will be after it. Johnson's out there covered up by the Prior Lake goaltender. 16 seconds on Prior Lake penalty. 1:10 on the Pearson penalty. It's 3-1 Prior Lake. Shots have near equal now. 23-22. Face off to the right of Prior Lake goaltender. Johnson pokes at it. Rudd challenges. Sends it forward. Sent forward. Backhanded in by Rudd. That's Prior Lake up the board. Sent ahead. Klein pokes at it. Sent ahead by Prior Lake. Now far corner. Rudd. He challenges. Prior Lake up off the side of the net. They've got a 30-minute penalty or power play here. 75. Watch out. Good save there by Kelly. 25 seconds left on the penalty. 5-on-4. Prior Lake. Face off will be to the right of Kelly. Prior Lake wins the draw. Sends it in on Kelly. That's Lano with it. Lano off the shin pad of Prior Lake. Swatted at by Lano has it again. Lano. He's knocked down. They're going to call the ice time there. Game is over. Not really sure why. There's still 5:44 on the clock. So 3-1 final here. Prior Lake takes it from TC. I've got some other action coming up. We'll try to call it for you. Thanks for joining us, folks. Not the outcome we were looking for, but boys played hard, and we'll see you next time.